So I have a little bit of disturbing news. Storm, my lovely animal, dog, she ate the chip, the file chip that goes in the camera. She ate the 64 gig that had all of the footage for the truck repair, the full paint job, the color change. So, yeah, that video is scratched. I'm sorry, guys. Whatever, it is what it is. But I figured I'd show you. This is an old Freightliner I just painted Friday. Been restoring it for the last couple of weeks. This thing was atrocious. I mean, it had cracks everywhere, big holes in it. This whole section here, we basically made that. We did make that whole entire section, as you'll see from this side. We basically made the whole taillight pocket, headlight pocket, and big old freaking truck, man. So it's a big old Freightliner. You know, you work at a place like this and you do stuff like this, and there's a certain amount of pride that goes into it because of the brand, but there's more because it's an old truck and you're making it look good. And they care about the equipment, some of the guys. This guy does. One guy drives this truck and that's it. And he loves it, you know? So, but it's just neat. We got to do the frame yet. The frame looks like crap. So, but it'll be nice and shiny in the wheels. I took the old catwalk off because it was all bent and banged up. I'm going to put a new one on. The old one had 4 tiers. This one's going to have 3. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it's better than the other one. The bumper this thing weighs like 300 pounds. I mean, it is freaking heavy. Big piece of freaking centimeter thick steel. And it was just cracked and bent every which way you can imagine. I sent it out to a metal fabrication place, and they did a great job straightening it the best they could. You know, I have a torch and I can heat it up, but you need some big heavy duty clamps to straighten that thing out. You can't just bang it around with a hammer. So this truck, I just wanted to show you guys because it's pretty old school Freightliner, and it's fun doing these ones sometimes, you know. And it's got the big air dam that goes on the top, and that's painted. That's over there. I'll show you guys, but I'll try to maybe show you this when it's finished too, with the bumper on there and everything. It's gonna look cool. And it's got the big steel grill, you know. I don't want to untape it because I'm still doing the frame, so I don't want to get black paint all over it. But the interior on this thing's pretty gnarly too. If you ever drove one of these things, they're a pain in the ass, but starting it's a nightmare too, actually. But so there's that. Let's go take a look at the finished pickup truck. New catwalk. There's the air dam. And here is the finished truck. It's dusty right now. So yeah, it's a little dusty. We've been doing body work and stuff, so whatever. So that's it, guys. This is the white truck that you saw me doing. I custom painted the bumper. I had all this filmed, how I taped that out. I hand taped this by hand. And the dog ate the file for it. I might still have some of the file uploaded to my Mac. I'm not sure. The only thing that's missing is this rubber piece that goes here. I'm on my break right now, so I gotta be quick. I only get a 10-minute break. But this rubber piece goes there. To the center, so it's not supposed to look so dramatic, but it looks awesome, I think. And so the reason why I did this like that is, one, for safety, being on the road, and for two, my boss wanted the truck used to be white, so I didn't do the door jambs. The wheels were silver, and one was black. One wheel they're all over the place. Put new mirrors on it. Whole brand new interior. Somebody's got their jacket in here. Okay, cool. Somebody's probably sleeping. Somebody probably freaking taking a nap in here. It looks like a pillow. anyway, it's got a new floor and all that stuff. So, oh, look, you can see the door jambs are still white. And I just put a little black edge here, so when you close the door, you don't see white through there. So that's why I did that. Black wheels. I did the bed with Raptor liner, and then it has this big, thick, heavy-duty steel plate in it. And then the compressor and the start all goes in here, which I'm not done bolting it together yet, the compressor. I'm still waiting for some things. And I had to bolt that on. I painted the back glass rack, and then I also custom painted this back thing here. Now, the tailgate lift. The reason why I did it like this is because my boss, like I said, the truck was white before. Okay, it's not so hard when you see this truck out in the yard when there's nothing but red trucks and red trailers everywhere. Now you have this thing sitting out there which blends in. You're gonna see that, you know what I mean? So out of your peripheral, you're backing up a 53-foot trailer. You know, you're not gonna see this if it's red mixed in with a bunch of red trailers and trucks and stuff, but you are damn gonna see that. So that's why I painted it like that. Was it a bitch to get those lines that perfect? Yeah, I freehand taped that. I knew that I couldn't bring the lines all the way up in here or it would look cheesy. So I decided to of course, you know, somebody was trying to call me. But anyway, so I decided to section this off because it just was going to look better than bringing the lines all the way up into there. So I think it looks cool. Black wheels, new center caps. One issue, the hood, the grill hits this thing. It always did. It's ridiculous. I don't know who was coming up with this design, but it doesn't work. The hood hits, it doesn't open. So what I'm gonna do is I made these. It already has, God, what is that? Maybe inch and a quarter thick steel spacer right there. God Lord, and they're already on there. So I came up with this plan to put more of a 2-inch. I'm gonna put a 2-inch spacer, and putting those should, you know, and you're gonna just run the bolt right through. I mean, it's gonna stick out more, but at least you're going to be able to open the hood because it hits a lot, and I'll show you guys in a second. And this might even be too much. You know, that might even be too much, but it's better to have too much and just trim it off as I need it than to have, you know, have to keep recutting and doing stuff. But if you'll see, the hood latch is down here. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do this with a camera phone, but if you don't mind, let me just, yep, there we go. Sorry guys. Okay. Look, yeah, it just hits a lot of. You can open it if you really want to tear it up, but anyway, so I'm gonna bring it out. It's not gonna line up, but you know, the oil needs to be changed or whatever. We're not gonna take that freaking bar off every time. It's a pain in the butt. I did put anti-seize on the bolts so it would be easier. I came up with a plan to maybe cut this, but they don't want it cut. They want it to cover the whole thing. I came up with a latch system idea, but that makes it weak. So like where you could fold this thing down. That's just a lot of work that nobody wants to do, and I don't want to do it, so we scratched that idea. So yeah, this is the finished product on the truck. Last is to bolt this to the bed, and like I said before, they just had the compressor bolted into the bed. I came up with the diamond plate idea later because it was cracking the bed. This is a brand new bed on here. And, you know, now we got these bushings, these big thick bushings that are gonna go in between here to help with the vibrations. And then a plate from underneath, and then this. So it helps a lot. It's not gonna crack the bed. This compressor moves all around like crazy. So that's the mission. I'm just waiting for the other 4 spacers to get cut. But yeah, so this is the finished, whoa, Jesus. This is the finished repaint truck. I hope you guys like it. Give me a Let me know what you guys think about that, because it was a lot of freaking work. I did all the body work. I did pretty much everything myself. I had some help with the guys, but they needed to do other things and finish these trucks while I did this. And you know, my boss was over ecstatic. Because I said to him, I said, I'm gonna paint the wheels black. He goes, do whatever you want. I go, okay, I'm gonna do caution on the bumper. He goes, do whatever you want. I said, okay. And it looks awesome. I think so. I think it really looks awesome. I should have just got and bought reflective yellow, but whatever. Well, one last thing I wanted to show you guys before I go for the day is I bought some new tools. I'm actually thinking of upgrading my toolbox. I have this toolbox here. These two guys, this is AJ's box and that's John's over there. I have that one, which is basically, they're both the same, they're just different colors. So, but I'm really thinking about trading them both in and just getting a monster, you know, because I'm the senior guy. Not that that really matters, the box size, but I want a big toolbox, dudes and ladies. So anyway, I went shopping. I bought some tools, new stuff. I've been upgrading slowly, and then I just came into my mind, I'm like, you know what? I really kind of want a new box. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. So I got this thing. This is a badass little impact driver, and it is just an absolute beast. It's actually too strong. You have so much control with this thing because of this little spring. But man, I tell you, does this thing zip off anything? And these came with it on a deal. These are kind of useless for me. I need a lot of deep, but I did just use them to take that catwalk off, so they're not completely useless. But you know, deep sockets are the way to go. These are snap-on. These are really good. They're old though. So I bought this. What else did I get? A new ratchet, because I keep breaking freaking ratchets. This one's broken. You know, this is just crappy Duralast, but I have a snap-on one that's broken too in here somewhere. But so I got a Mac one. I like Mac. He comes around. Snap-on guy does too, but I don't know. I like Mac tools as well. I wanted to get a little focus here going on, but there it goes. So there's the Mac ratchet, and then I got these. So this is a specialty kind of item, but these are so these are not Torx bits. These are Allen bolts. These are Allen key bolts, and they're gonna go into these. But see how that one's stripped? You can use these anyway. They're gonna get anything, and they're gonna work well for that. And also these mirrors have these goofy things here, so that'll do the trick for them. Instead of breaking all your Torx bits and just using crappy Allen drivers that you hold with your hand. So I got a nice set of these, and then I got a brand new Torx bit set, or you know, a Torx set, which I'm overly ecstatic about. I actually already snapped the T30 and they replaced it instantly. I literally snapped one the first second I used it on one of them bolts. So that's why I said, you know what, I need to get the right damn tool instead of trying to shove a T30 in there. I snapped it, I was pissed. He replaced it. This is new, awesome, love it. I love getting new stuff. And then I bought, what else did I buy? So that's pretty much it for this. I'm thinking about the new box. This kind of looks messy, but what this area is everything I use constantly every day. Literally. Like, everything here is 9/16 and a 13 or an 11 or, you know, maybe a 10, a 7/16, you know, half-inch drive. There's nothing like little tiny, there's no 10 millimeter, 9 millimeters. I mean, once in a while, but generally all these things, like this is my adapter for my sockets here. And, you know, generally everything here is what I use all the time. So that's why, like this one, it's like I use this all the time, this one, you know, and that's just how I do it. There's no reason for me to put everything back because I'm constantly grabbing them all the time. So, and then the other thing I bought was these. That's what it was, the new trauma shears. But I hung them up like this with a staple, so everybody can, not trauma shears, these are just good pair of steel shears. And I got this for the fiberglass stuff. And yeah, so anyways, that's it guys. This video is overly long. I gotta go. And I just wanted to show you guys the pickup truck finished, because like I said, unfortunately the video will not be coming out. None of the videos, that whole series, scratched it. It's done. Like I said, Storm ate the file, and who knows what else was on that file. Chip. But one more look at it for you guys, and that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.